All right, you've made it to video 3. Thank you for sticking around and watching this. All right, so probably the most critical part is stage 3. Okay, let me start off by saying that no matter how much a realtor markets the house, a property that's overpriced will sit on the market and will come off the market as an expired. Um, Let me give you this analogy, okay? Think of a on-cue gas station, very common here in Oklahoma, and they have a decent fair price, the asking price for gasoline. And gasoline market changes every day. Okay, so then you have another gas station. Um, let's just say Circle K. Can't even think of another gas station. Good Lord. Um, so let's just say that they market their gasoline at $10 a gallon. When gas right now, looking across the street, there's a long queue there, is $3 again, give or take. Okay, so if they market it and they put it on every commercial on the radio, every commercial on TV, they have all the billboards in the world, but it's still $10 a gallon. Are you going to buy that gasoline because it's $10 a gallon because of the marketing, or are you going to go to OnQ where it's the fair market asking value? So think about that way, if you will, when it comes to the price of the home. It's very important. By far, the number one killer is pricing the property correctly. Another thing that I see it hurt. It's when people say, "I got time to sell." I'll just throw it on there and see what happens. That right there just it kills momentum, if you will. And anyways, there's so much that goes into that. All right, so what do I do? Right. So what separates me from the average agent? Okay, I have what I call a text for information, which some agents have adopted, but I think I have it the best. So when you pull up to a house, you can see, and it says text 8800, and then the message, whatever the message is, and it'll pull up the property, and it's going to send you the information directly. No questions asked. It's not going to, it's not going to ask you. If you go to some real estate websites and it says for more pictures or for more information, enter your name, enter your address, enter your phone number, and they're kind of baiting you, right? I don't want to play games. I'm going to give you that information, okay? Because my job is to sell that property. So that text for information is pretty powerful, and it's linked to a YouTube video. The YouTube video I make from a drone photography, from drone video, a walkthrough of the house. And I'm going to post a walkthrough of a house in here in my website somewhere so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. All right. So that's, to me, one of the most powerful things that I can do. We obviously have the professional photos, professional video, the 3D tour. We do the detailed description. Another thing that separates me, right? Because I think putting a sign in the yard, everybody does that. Everybody puts it on Zillow. Everybody puts it on Realtor, Trulia, and all these places. Which leads me to my next point. When agents say, I'm going to put it on 500 websites, does it really matter? The answer is no, right? I don't even know 10 websites to go to look for a property. And I want to see if you can get the 10 websites. I mean, I know Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, Realtor.com, and Homes.com. After that, I start kind of getting stumbled. But by far, the number one search engine for homes is Zillow, right? And kind of like think of Google, and then you have DuckDuckGo, and you have Yahoo, and you have, the Microsoft one. People just go to Google, right? Kind of the same thing, kind of the same concept. Okay. I was going to talk about the next. I put a listing binder in your house. So this listing binder also is going to have your property disclosures. It's going to have the home inspection that I paid for. If you remember the last video, we do a home inspection. It's going to, if there's a discrepancy in the square footage, I'm going to have it measured to make sure we're advertising right. Anyways, besides that, we do weekly updates, and I'll post a link, a example of that next as well. So you see why that's important. It shows comparables, and it tells you what's going on with yours. Every week you get an update. There's nothing worse than a realtor who lists a house and then forgets all about you. All right. Thank you very much. That's for now, and we'll go back to video 4.